what's up guys, this is WrestleXX bringing you Tuesday the 8th of November's WWE news. So the first story that we're going to talk about is that women's segment that happened on WWE Monday Night Raw last night. Charlotte was in the middle of announcing the 5th member of the Raw women's team, but there was just continuous chants for Bayley, singing the Bayley song that I think it was first introduced NXT TakeOver London. It just wouldn't stop. Now there's leaked footage online showing fan recorded footage, and it actually shows that the WWE edited out some parts of that promo. You can see at one point in this video that Charlotte actually breaks character by laughing at the Bayley chants. Now the footage shows that approximately 1 minute was cut out of the TV broadcast, and at one point WWE actually went to a commercial break in the middle of the promo and then returned to a match. And there is also some speculation online that the crowd chants were actually made quieter on TV than they were live. So I'm just going to talk about Monday Night Raw in very general terms. You can find more in-depth Raw reviews elsewhere, but that's not really what I do on my channel. But first off, that reaction for Noam Dar's debut was absolutely incredible. I'm so proud that the fans actually recognised him and they gave him a great ovation. But in predictable WWE style, he lost on his debut, although it was Brian Kendrick that was pinned in the tag team match, and then Noam Dar got the better of Kendrick in a fight afterwards. I also enjoyed the main event with the Fatal 5-Way match. I loved the finish with Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, just putting a bit more tension between the two of them there. I loved the finish. I loved the spot where Seth Rollins powerbombed Jericho through Strowman through the table. Overall, I think it was a pretty good episode of Raw this week. So obviously SmackDown is tonight, and that is in the same arena where Raw was last night. And the match that is probably going to be the main event is a SmackDown Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss. Now we can also expect to see the final tag team announced for the SmackDown's Tag Team Survivor Series match against Raw, and I do wonder if we'll see James Ellsworth on this European tour. I did actually see a photo on Reddit where a fan supposedly met James Ellsworth in Glasgow, so he will probably, more than likely, be on SmackDown tonight. So the next story is following up on the whole fight between Sin Cara and Chris Jericho. Now Dave Meltzer from the Wrestling Observer reports that Sin Cara must go to anger management classes to deal with his behaviour, and confirms that Sin Cara has been involved in 3 backstage fights within the last 2 to 3 years. And Meltzer also goes on to say that Sin Cara was actually almost fired after his fight with Simon Gotch earlier this year. So these are Dave's quotes. He says he has to go to anger management classes legit. They still haven't disciplined him. The only thing I've heard is that he's going to have to take anger management classes. So maybe his punishment's been still to be decided, or maybe he won't be punished at all. It looks like he won't be losing his job, because otherwise why would WWE put him in anger management classes? But it looks like they are disciplining him, and he probably will be on his final warning at this point. Now Jericho did actually also tweet out saying that he wasn't knocked out, and it is false reporting. You can see the tweet here. So who knows what really went on backstage. I hope that Chris Jericho will talk about it in his podcast, but he probably won't. He probably just wants the attention around the situation just to go away and he can get on with his career. So this next story is quite a funny one. It's Luke Harper telling a fan that he was the only fan who bought his shirt. Now this happened at a WWE house show in England, and it's hard to make out the audio because, I don't know, there's so much going on. There's actually a match going on at the same time, so you can't really make out what Harper says, but it shows Luke Harper fist bumping the fan, and it just shows that wrestlers generally have more fun at house shows, and like this sort of interaction wouldn't happen on TV, because I know Luke takes his character very, very seriously, and he wouldn't really interact with fans like that on an episode of Raw. And we also managed to find the tweet showing the shirt in question. So it's this one where it says, "I've got the whole world in my hands," and obviously it's been signed by a few wrestlers, but it's pretty cool to see Luke acknowledge a fan like that, and I guess it's just a shame that more people didn't buy his shirt, although I don't think it was on sale for very long. So big news now, and it is that Kurt Angle has become a father for the 5th time. He confirms in his website that his 5th child, Nicoletta, was born on Saturday. The baby weighs 9 pounds and 1 ounce, and more likely than not, it will be his last child, and that's on the mother's order. She doesn't want any more children. Now, Kurt also goes on to say in this long post how he now focuses on his family, puts his family first, and by doing so, it has helped him with his alcohol and drug problems. Now, similarly, Road Dogg actually tweeted out saying that he was in Glasgow, Scotland, and that he is now being clean for 6 years. So congratulations, Road Dogg, on being clean for 6 years, and congratulations to Kurt, and I hope that mother and baby are doing absolutely fine. But that is it for the news today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like down below, and also give me a comment. Let me know how these videos are going, if you like them or if you don't like them. I'll see you next time.